Kamala the Ugandan Giant shoots on being fired by Vince McMahon, as you see here, with the devil horns. Very fitting after you hear this. Kamala states back in July of 1993 how he was fired because he attended his sister's funeral. His youngest sister murdered, and this is definitely a common theme, as I pointed out in a previous video, with Off of the Wild Samoan talking about being fired for attending his dad's funeral. All these pro wrestlers throughout the history of the WWF, WWE currently, they're just pieces of meat to Vince McMahon. Very sad situation, knowing the inside of how wrestling works. It makes you totally disgusted with this piece of garbage, Vince McMahon. And at the very end of this video, the conclusion, I'll play this short clip by Road Warrior Hawk, and he really sums up Vince McMahon very well. Let's get right to it with Kamala the Ugandan Giant.
During that time, my sister had just got killed, and her husband killed her and killed her daughter. Oof. And during that time, I just made it to California, and when I got back that night, they told me about it. And so I called Linda. I called Vince, but Linda answered the phone and told me, said, "You're welcome to go," said Vince. I know Vince would say the same thing, so you can go home and be with your family. And when I got back, they gave me the boot. I had lost my sister, my niece, and my job.
Wow.
Yeah, they gave me that.
How'd you handle that? What did you go through mentally?
I didn't have no money. And the only thing I could rely on was just a little bit of money that Vince had taken it out, you know, at 15%.
The escrow money?
Yeah, the escrow money. And I mean, $17,000, that wasn't a lot of money. So what I done was bought me an old truck and started driving a dump truck. And they were so old and ragged, they broke down. They were, you know, couldn't make no money with it. But I didn't know nothing else to do. But thank God I did have a home and a place that was paid for.
Personally, the most evil man in the world that I've ever met in my 42 years is Vince McMahon. He is sheer, pure evil.